when he hasn't been leaving his supporters out to suffer from hypothermia, abandoned in the middle of nowhere, this week Trump has also been telling us that we have officially rounded the curve, whatever that means, with COVID-19. In fact, the White House Science Office actually declared the pandemic over. There's a story that came out this morning. They've declared the victory. We won. We did it. We beat it. Trump has been saying for several days on his own, as I mentioned, we've rounded the curve, is the phrase he keeps using. Rounded the curve. Which you would say rounded the corner, but whatever. In COVID cases, and we're doing better than ever. We're getting over this, right? Well, there's literally no data that backs it up. In fact, all of the available data, as I'm sure everyone is well aware of, says the exact opposite. We are having the worst 7 days that we have had throughout this entire pandemic. The worst 7 days throughout the entire thing, and it's only getting worse. And there's a very clear and obvious reason why this is happening. This is happening because we do not have any kind of federal guidelines whatsoever. Hell, yesterday, Putin over in Russia, right? Everybody's favorite bad guy, instituted a countrywide mask mandate. Even Putin is like, hey, look, if you go out of your house, you have to have a mask on, or God knows what they're going to do to you. I would be terrified to be caught over there without a mask. But even, that's what I'm saying, like, even these, like, horrible world leaders are like, holy crap, this is horrible. Let's do something. And then over here, Donald Trump's like, we won. Oh, well, we've rounded the curve. We're turning the border. We're knocking the home touchdown. We're not, folks. It's worse than ever. And sure, there is data that suggests that if you have to go to the hospital for it, you have a better chance of surviving today than you did, 3-4 months ago. Great. But it still causes permanent damage in many people. If you have a pre-existing condition, asthma, diabetes, hypertension, you are more likely to die from it. This is not okay. And it's not okay that we do not have any kind of federal guidelines to help us get through this. I know down here in my state of Florida, which is seeing a big spike as well, we've gone back to everything operating as normal. Everything's reopened. Restaurants are reopened. Bars are reopened. No mask mandates at all. We never had a statewide. We had citywides, or maybe we had state. I don't remember, because I've always worn a mask. But we're acting like, hey, it's over. And our numbers are going up. And we're seeing that all over the country. People think that just because an idiotic right-wing governor, or even a left-wing governor, saying, okay, you can go back to restaurants now, most people think, oh, good, that means it's over. I just can't wait to go get a bloomin' onion. No. That's not how this works. That doesn't mean the virus is gone. Oh, I can't wait to go stand in a Trump rally in 0-degree weather. Hope I don't get stranded here in the snow and die, as happened last night with Trump's rally. This is nuts, folks. We have to have a leader. We have to have somebody in Washington, D.C. who's willing to say, listen up, buttercups, suck it up, put on your damn mask, and you're going to be wearing it for the rest of the year. And if you don't, we're going to fine you. But if you can't afford a mask, we're going to make sure you have one. We're going to use the post office, which was an initial plan in the early days of the pandemic. We're going to send everybody masks, and we're going to keep sending everybody masks. We're going to use the Defense Production Act. We're going to take some money out of the military budget, and we're going to put that towards making masks for everybody here in the United States, and we're going to continuously send you some so that everybody has one. If we see somebody on the street that doesn't have one, we'll hand them out. We're going to be out and about. We're going to make sure everybody has a mask. But if you have a mask and you willingly choose to not do it because you think it impinges on your freedoms, then yeah, we're going to fine you, and we're going to fine you a lot. That's what has to happen. Trump will never do that. Can you imagine how much worse this pandemic is going to be if this man wins a second term? This is nuts. We can't live like this. Literally. There's a good chance a lot of us won't be able to live like this. So let's do everything we can in the next 7 days to make sure this guy didn't get a second term.